Hey everyone, this is Tom from MonTac here, and this is the Weekly MonTac Matchup interview. And this weekend we are going to have the Rank 5 Pro Division player, Minismoke, former Rookie Division champion, obviously the second one in MonTac history, is joining us. How are you doing today, sir? And are you ready for these matchups?
Yes, I'm doing fine, and thanks for all the the titles and stuff. But yeah, I'm very excited for today's weekend, so we can start now.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, very well-earned titles indeed. Now, of course, you've only had a couple matchups in the Pro Division. I think only one against Shadow Galaxy Wolf, if I'm not mistaken, but not counting the tournament, of course.
Yes.
But obviously, your next ladder matchup, you specifically asked for Sparrow, was basically one of the options you used when I asked. And why particularly them do you want to play them? Obviously, they're a two-time former pro champion. I know you guys have played a little bit a while back. Is there anything specifically about them you want to have a crack at?
To be honest, I didn't have any specific reason other than it was a very long time since I played him, so I don't know. I kind of missed his play style and stuff. So I have to, and I want to test new decks. He always comes with new decks every matchup. So yeah.
Okay. And how are you feeling going into this matchup against Sparrow?
I don't know. He's famous for being stally and stuff, so I have to be prepared for that.
That's true. You have seen his last few matchups with the what is that? I guess it's Crime Middle Pact.
Yes.
Is that a deck that you worry about playing, or you think you've got it covered?
I yeah. He always used the stall decks with the Synergy Impact and the Crime Impact with the token, the Royal Blessing. So yeah, I always have to be prepared for that.
Alright, fair enough. Now, obviously, looking at your placing, you're currently 5th. With a huge win here, who would you like to face next and why?
It kind of depends of the results of the other matches. So like, if Zwei lost to APOC, I would like to be against Zwei, because if I win against Zwei and I gain 2 points and he loses another one, so I'll be closer to the title. And if APOC loses, I would like to face off APOC, because for the same reason. And
Interesting.
and the other matchup of the Misfire and Lucky, if Misfire loses, I want to face off Misfire because of the same reason. And if Lux wins, I don't know where Lux at the moment on the ladder, but like would be
So they're currently 3rd at the moment.
okay. Yeah. So be either Zwei or Lucky.
Okay, interesting enough, fair enough. That should be very exciting. So you're looking at the losers of each matchup this weekend are potential fodder for you next week, should you get the win over Sparrow. That's a very smart strategy, sir. I'm very keen to see how that goes. But speaking of what will happen, obviously, Zweistein versus APOC, very interesting matchup. Both have wins over the other. Both are really doing well at the moment. Zweistein getting a dominant win over Misfire. When you compare yourself to the current champion APOC, obviously they're on a 4-match win streak. They've just blitzed the tournament. I don't believe you guys have played in a while. I don't think you guys have played ever, actually.
Yes.
I don't believe you've ever faced off. Where do you think you stack up? Because you have been watching a lot of the matches. Is there any place where you feel like you'd have the best of them?
I mean, I watched some matches and all of them APOC wins because the opponent was too passive, in my opinion. I mean, APOC could get these rogue beasts and dragon setup really quickly, and then like in 2 or 4 turns he wins, because I don't know, it lacks defensive stuff like early Taurosian Guard and other ways to specialty remove the rogue beasts and stuff. So I think I have to be, I don't think as aggressive as him, or more aggressive. I don't know.
Okay, so what would be like the game plan? Is it you trying to go for an early win with APOC, or is it going to be a deep late game win? What's the game plan in that situation?
I think I'll have to be more aggressive because he knows his deck inside out. So I don't know, he might have a pretty great idea of how to I don't know. He played against a very stall decks and passive, so he might be expecting that. So I have to be more aggressive and take the win earlier than him. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good strategy.
Interesting. That would be the very opposite. Obviously, you'd think control to try and outlast them, but you're thinking just get in there and get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely makes sense. Well, obviously you were looking very strong in the past. You've had a lot of really major matchups, especially against Badger in the tournament was a really dominant win there. You have competed for the pro title previously against Misfire, which was also a pretty good match. I'm incredibly keen to see how it goes, sir. I think it's going to be a great matchup. And I'm very hyped. Is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap up to the millions and millions of fans?
I also have to say I'm thankful to be here and on another weekly matchup roundups, weekly matchups. So yeah, thank you for having me here, and thank you everyone to be part of this community.
Fantastic, perfectly well said. Thank you for coming on, sir. It has been great to have you on. Always great to have you here. Thank you everyone for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below. Discord link is in the description. You can meet all the best players like Minismoke in our Discord and play our weekly matchups. That's basically it. This has been Tom. Have a great day.